Right, what's happening guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. This is an exciting video today and one that I've actually been keeping quiet from you lot for about 2 weeks now. I knew I was going to buy one of these cars back in, I don't know, December really, when I was driving James's car around in Ireland, and I finally managed to find myself one. It's taken me quite a while because you know what it's like when you're looking for something in particular, and I thought to myself, I was like, normally I just go for the car based on its spec as opposed to things like colour and interiors and things like that, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have a proper look round at this one. So I managed to find the perfect E92 V8 manual for me, and I'm absolutely bloody delighted with it. So I'm not going to waffle on, I'm going to crack on with the video. Introducing my newest pony to the stable, to the YouTube stable, my BMW E92 V8 manual. Here we go. Have it gang, here is my 2009 E92 M3 finished in Jerez black metallic. Oh my god, look how good it looks. Honestly, I wanted so badly one of these in black. I've never had a black car before, but I've always fancied one, and I've just seen some amazing bits that you can do to these which make them look so tough, and black is just the colour for it. So delighted that I managed to find one in black. Now, having taken the car for a wash, I have noticed in a few places that the paint around the front is a little bit not good, shall we say. But I picked this car up for a really good price. These at the minute are sitting right at the bottom of their depreciation, so this car can only ever be on the up, but I'm glad that I got her at this point in time. I'm walking around the car. It's completely standard pretty much, apart from the guy who owned it has put a few little things that this is going straight away. It's not really for me. Sorry James, I know you really enjoyed that bit. The wheels are all in great condition. It's a very tidy car, do you know? Like everything was kept really nicely inside, like the interior is minters. There's the carbon here, and the steering wheel is in really good condition as well. This is something that I'm looking to get retrimmed, maybe put some Alcantara on there. But this is the most important bit out of all of it, that little baby there. Absolutely loving this, and the fact that it's got the short shift on there. It's like a weighted short shift. Really like it. 3 pedals instead of 2. I'm becoming one of those really annoying people that's a bit of a manual martyr, shall we say. I mean, we all know and love E92 M3s. We know what they look like. They look brilliant standard, but it just needs a few little tweaks here and there to really, you know, pop out these arches, give it a bit more depth. A sill here, a diffuser there, a spoiler there, and also on the front, a front splitter and a little bit of a low. I'm probably going to keep that and maybe go for a slightly bigger dish, quite wide at the back. You can fit about a 10.5 quite nicely. So I'm going to be looking to probably do that very soon. But overall, I'm really happy with the car. This is an M3 that's going to stay with me for a long time. Just having a quick look under the bonnet. If you guys weren't aware, which I'm sure you are, she is a 4-litre V8. And under here, oh my god, what is wrong with me? I can never ever do this with one hand. There we go. Under here we have the lovely 4-litre V8, 420 brake. This, once we've had the bearings done, which I'll talk to you about inside the car, this I want to put the eVenturi carbon plenum on there, because that is the key to the sound, my friends. With that, it transforms this car into, I don't know, probably one of the best sounding V8s that you can get on the market. I just love it, really happy with it. A few little tweaks, it doesn't need much doing to it. The car itself is pure driving pleasure really, but it's just gonna look wicked. I wish I could do that thing that Rock and R does where you can just make it look how you want it to look with CGI, but you get the general idea. The main thing is though, guys and girls, is what happens when you jump in for a spin. Oh, she's very mild at the minute. It's got standard exhaust on it, so nothing too crazy. But from watching the videos of some of the lads who've got E92 M3s, you can very easily overpower the noise if you put a exhaust on, which is too much. I really want to be able to hear the sound of that plenum, so I'm having a shop around and a think about what exhaust I'd actually like to put on this car, because I think it's a very important choice. Anyway, let's go for a spin, because this is what I bought the car for, regardless of all the stuff outside, stick-on bits, wheels, suspension, etc. This is a driver's car, and I bought it because I want to drive the tits off it. To be honest, lads, it wasn't going to be long before I bought one, really, was it? Listen to the most glorious noise. I'm absolutely delighted. Delighted beyond words. I mean, you knew it was going to happen. Ever since I drove James's E92 M3 manual, I was completely hooked. I wanted one right there and then. And it's taken me a good couple of months to kind of figure out what I'm doing. You know what, I'm gonna have to move some cars around because this is getting stupid at this point. I have 6 cars and one of them's got to go. So one of them's got to go, but this is one that's definitely gonna stay. I bloody love it. It's black, it's in really good condition. She's done 75,000 miles, and she's manual. I bought this car from a guy who quite clearly really loved it, and that was one of the main contenders in what made me buy this particular car, because the guy, James, who is probably going to be watching this video, hi James if you are, he was just really, you know, he really cared for it. And you know what it's like when you're looking around at cars like this. I mean, it's a 2009. There's a fair chance when you look at M3s that they, especially manual ones, they've probably been a bit shagged. Now I know that this one, he's looked after it and nannied it. I mean, the interior is absolutely mint. The seats are in really great condition. Do you know, everything has really been well looked after. Well, unless he's been absolutely lying to me and he's had it upside down several times, but you never know. I trust the guy. I'm just really enjoying driving this thing. I have had it for a couple of weeks now and have been pretty incognito, to be honest. I was just enjoying the fact that I could drive this car, and it's completely standard, first of all, and it's also black, and it doesn't have my reg on it. It's not bright yellow, and I could just drive around it and enjoy it, and I wouldn't be worrying about it. I wouldn't be worrying if people like know the car or they're gonna rub something off it. Just enjoying owning a car that doesn't attract any attention. Only those that know. I've had a few nods as I was driving along. People that understand. She's a V8 M3. I mean, this one isn't supposed to be that much of a step down in power. It's 420 brake. The 2009 one as well. But they said 2008, 2009 was 415, 420 brake. The F80 M3 is supposed to be 425. But the fact that you have the manual box with it makes it so enjoyable to drive, guys. I have been having great crack turning off the traction control, and it is so controllable. What I love about it is the fact that, you know, when I was in the F80, all I'd be thinking sometimes, if I get kind of kicked it out of a roundabout or whatever, you're just hoping that that gear change can act as a clutch kick. Whereas this, I have an actual clutch that I can kick this time. It is so balanced. Now I know what you're all probably thinking. Before you give the car too much shit, you need to get the rod bearings sorted, because it is over 70,000 miles. One of the things that he did say to me was he's had the oil analysis done at Munich Legends and there was no bearing material present, and there wasn't any sort of little metallic bits that they could find in it. But don't worry, I have got the car booked into Imran at Evolve Automotive for the bearings to be done at the end of June. So before I give it too much welly, I'm going to sort of look after her for a little bit. But just enjoying driving it around. He's put this little short shifter on it, weighted short shifter. Again, really, really like it. I don't know, lads, the noise combined with the driving experience, like, this is an M3 that's going to stay with me. The F80, I guess she's kind of got to go now, really. Now I've got this, I don't need two M3s. I think that's a bit much, and it leaves space for me to now go and get something completely different. I've scratched the M3 itch, and I've ended up with the one that I know that I'll keep. This car is just, yeah, it's got so much personality. I cannot wait to get the exhaust on it, and I cannot wait to get one of those E-Venturi intakes, plenums on it. I have absolutely no idea where I am. I think I'm in Kenilworth, but you know what? It's all good. Sorry guys. I just keep doing that. I feel like a child. It's brilliant. Bloody love it, lads. Love it, love it, love it. Relax. It's turning me into a big kid. I don't even know. Oh dear. Love it. This car is, as I said earlier, we're going to go exhaust, intake system. I'm thinking about putting a little fly-off handbrake, some suspension, some wheels. And at that point, I don't want to over-modify it. I just want it to sit tough, look really nice on some wheels. As I said, it's black as well, so a little bit of carbon accents here and there. And you don't need to overpower it. Little carbon accents, a little lower, some nice wheels, and she's pretty much good to go, I reckon. Don't know, but I just can't wait to hear the thing with the intake on. Very good, very good. Very much enjoying this. Oh, it's a beautiful summer's evening. I'm out and about, driving in my E92 M3 V8. Life's alright, lads. It's alright. So I hope you guys like it. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. Lots of fun to be had in that car. It's going to be taking a few trips here and there. It's definitely going to be taken back to Ireland. I'm just getting some wheel specs sorted at the moment, so that's going to come quite quickly, hopefully. What I'm going to do with the F80, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm thinking I might be putting it up for sale, so if any of you are watching this video and you quite fancy my Speed Yellow F80 M3, then do by all means get in touch. Once that's gone, we can then open the door for maybe something else, or maybe I should just relax and get sorted with all the things I have to do on my other cars first. Probably would be a good idea. Well, other than that, guys, I am really busy at the moment. I'm filming a new TV show, which you guys will see this September. I can't tell you much more than that, but it's really, really exciting for me. It's a big career move. I don't know, don't really know what to say that I can't say right now, but I'm just really delighted that some things are all starting to turn around after this whole COVID nightmare. So fingers crossed it's all going to go well. I'm going to keep up as much as I can with the videos. We need to get cracking straight into that E21 as she's off the road now. But other than that, so take care of yourselves, do all that good stuff, clean your hands, wash your face. Is that what I normally say? Don't worry about it. Take care of yourselves, see you again soon. Bye.